Get ready, South Park fans. Today, we're cracking open the vault and revealing the wildest, weirdest, and most unbelievable deleted scenes the show never let you see. From outrageous jokes to scenes too insane for TV, these hidden moments will blow your mind, so buckle up. This is going to get crazy. This deleted scene is pure emotional chaos sprinkled with dramatic seasoning. Imagine Kyle and Mysterion in the world's saddest prison cell. Like Airbnb, but without the amenities. Mysterion tries to be all bedtime. Storybook sweet with lights out. Good night, Kyle. And Kyle instantly goes full detective. Why did you do that? Turns out Kyle asked for help, but didn't mean dress up like me and commit fraud levels of help. Mysterion basically said, relax, I'll be out in a few days. Like jail is a long weekend spa trip. Kyle snaps, just tell me who you are. And then boom. The reveal. Kyle's brain blue screens. Music goes dramatic, like a Latin soap opera. Fade to black. His only words, I don't believe it. Honestly, why was this cut? It was South Park's Avengers moment, and they deleted it like it was nothing. This deleted ending takes the already unhinged Fish Sticks episode and blasts it straight into mythology-level nonsense. Instead of Kanye dramatically swimming into the sunset like a confused aquatic poet, the original version has him dive into the ocean, find an actual fish, and immediately start humping it like Poseidon during a midlife crisis. This was meant to be the emotional climax, by the way. Kanye embraces his gay fish destiny so hard, he basically becomes a horny Finding Nemo, and the plot twist dies mid-fish hump. Just floats there like a tragic seafood appetizer. Even Matt and Trey said, okay, maybe that's too much, which is wild coming from the people who made Mr. Garrison president. Honestly, the most shocking part isn't the fish humping. It's imagining an animator painstakingly drawing it frame by frame. Deleted scene energy. Cursed, chaotic, iconic. If you could survive one of Kyle's awkward moments without cringing, would you? Or run for cover? This deleted scene turns the Pinewood Derby into the Super Bowl for dads who peaked in middle school. Stan and Randy are celebrating their car's ridiculous 1.8-second finish, basically light speed for a block of wood with wheels. Kids are screaming, parents are lagging like bad Wi-Fi, and Stan is yelling, we're gonna win state, bro! Meanwhile, Randy instantly evolves into Mega Alpha Dad form. He whips out his phone like it is a weapon and calls Hollis in Littleton, the man who treats Derby races like he is training for Fast and Furious 12. Randy goes full WWE trash talk. Yeah, Hollis, 1.8 seconds. We're coming for your tiny wooden throats, buddy. Then Hollis drops a casual nuke. Ours ran 1.2. Randy's face collapses like a dying balloon. He begins pacing, cussing, scheming, whispering vengeance like he is plotting to overthrow a kingdom. Stan is quietly praying for CPS intervention. Tiny car, planet-sized drama, peak goofy chaos. Imagine walking into a South Park scene that feels like a support group hijacked by chaos goblins on espresso. This deleted gem begins as an AA meeting, but quickly evolves into drunk TED Talk night. One guy slurs about government conspiracies, another nods like he just unlocked eternal life, and everyone takes it seriously. Then Jehovah's Witness guy crashes in, rambling about angels, faces, and supreme beings like someone pressed shuffle on a theology podcast while chugging vodka. By the end, it's 10 drunk strangers, 0 solutions, and pure chaotic energy. The scene was cut, probably because it was too real, too messy, and too unhinged, but also kind of beautiful in its ridiculousness. Peak South Park madness, gloriously off the rails, and absolutely unforgettable. Remember when the Pinewood Derby episode went full galactic dictatorship fanfic? This deleted scene is peak Randy Marsh chaos. He storms the driveway, space gun in hand, whisper shouting to Sharon, just do what he says. Me. Then he announces to the town, I am your supreme ruler. Someone screams, we'll never serve you. And Randy, drunk on power and boxed wine, waves the gun like it's a magic wand. The crowd attempts a heroic rush, but it's basically the Hunger Games for scared middle schoolers. You go first! I call fifth! Randy yells. Silence! And everyone awkwardly claps. Dictator energy, 10 out of 10. Randy Marsh, conquering the universe, ruining diplomacy, and making the Pinewood Derby history's weirdest battlefield. Buckle up, because this deleted scene from Season 18 is pure suburban chaos with Doritos and digital drama. The slumber party kicks off perfectly. snacks, drinks, Capri Suns, and off-brand cheese puffs. Total 6th grade vibe. Then the panic begins. What's your Wi-Fi called? Ralphowski family. Safe. But then the password, Abraham44. Instant lore. It sounds like a forgotten president and a Bible verse had a baby. 3 seconds later, Douglas shows up asking again. Still Abraham44. Who is Douglas? Nobody knows. The room's tension rivals any action movie. There's an Xbox, Call of Duty, and a war over mistyped passwords. Chips stop crunching, friendships teeter. This deleted scene never aired, but its spirit lives on in every awkward middle school sleepover with frozen pizza, bad Wi-Fi, and legendary password battles. Peak chaotic innocence.
Stay up, free internet.
Ever wondered what happens when your entire detective squad realizes they've been wrong all along? This deleted scene turns Skank Hunt into peak group chat chaos. Wendy announces, deadpan, we've been wrong about the troll. It's not Eric Cartman. Collective gasps. Kyle chokes on Cheez-Its. Stan just blinks, confused. How does she know? Heidi, who vanished faster than your Wi-Fi during Netflix, slid them a single tweet. You guys, the troll couldn't be Eric Cartman. Kissy face. That's it. One tweet. Peak detective work. Everything the boys thought they knew flips upside down. If Cartman's innocent, the troll is probably one of the other boys by day. A normal kid by night, a midnight keyboard ninja. This scene screams trust no one. Question everything, and beware the hidden chaos lurking in plain sight. Buckle up, because this deleted scene from The Damned is a nostalgia trip, but the creepy, what did I just remember kind. The gang starts talking about Wrath of K, which isn't an ancient curse, just a Star Wars-ish mystery, and then somehow sand speeders get dropped into the conversation. Things get weirder when someone asks, remember C-3PO? That golden robot who's been through more awkward moments than your last Tinder date. Then the scene goes historical. Women weren't allowed to play golf. Real talk. Harder than trying to beat Kyle at Mario Kart. Paranoia kicks in. I worry member berries might throw the election. Those tiny nostalgic fruits that make you forget how messed up everything really was. Finally, someone drops the mic. Holy moly! I think I understand now. This scene is South Park at its finest. A ridiculous, deep, and chaotic reminder that nostalgia can blind us, turning the past into a meme with serious consequences. Subscribe now or face a lifetime of secondhand awkwardness from Kyle's epic fail. Except the bomb was his own inability to talk to females without combusting into awkwardness. He cleared his throat with the intensity of a Shakespearean actor, then launched into what was supposed to be a heartfelt apology, but quickly turned into a spiraling disaster of word vomit. He tried to be sincere. He meant to say that not all boys are the worst. Instead, he ended up sounding like a motivational poster with Wi-Fi issues. He attempted a compliment, which somehow mutated into calling them hot on the inside, like they were human microwaves or emotional jalapeno poppers. Then, in trying to correct himself, he basically implied they were also not hot on the outside, then tried to backpedal so hard, he nearly moonwalked into another dimension. The girls, meanwhile, stood there watching the train wreck unfold in slow motion, expressions frozen somewhere between confusion, horror, and should we call someone? Desperate to recover, Kyle asked how the boys could help heal the emotional rift. The girls, likely hoping to end the secondhand embarrassment, suggested they come support the girls' volleyball team. Kyle, acting like he'd just been handed a sacred quest, accepted with all the exaggerated seriousness of someone being knighted by the queen. There may have been a mental glitter explosion no one can confirm. And just like that, the healing process began, powered by awkward compliments and gymnasium bleachers. Don't miss the chaos. Click the next clip, or Kyle's awkwardness might just haunt your dreams.